Then wise Telemachus answered her, saying, Sir, verily thou speakest these things out of a friendly heart, as a father to his son, and never will I forget them. But now I pray thee abide here, though eager to be gone, to the end that after thou hast bathed and had all thy heart's desire, thou mayest wend to the ship joyful in spirit, with a costly gift and very goodly, to be an heirloom of my giving, such as dear friends give to friends. Then the goddess grey-eyed Athena answered him, Hold me now no longer, that I am eager for the way. But whatsoever gift thine heart shall bid thee give me, when I am only on my way back, let it be mine to carry home. Bear from thy stores a gift right goodly, and it shall bring thee worth thereof in return. So spake she and departed, the grey-eyed Athena, and like an eagle of the sea she flew away. But in his spirit she planted might and courage, and put him in mind of his father yet more than heretofore. And he marked the thing and was amazed, for he deemed that it was a god, and anon he went among the wooers, a godlike man. Now the renowned minstrel was singing to the wooers, and they sat listening in silence, and his song was of the pitiful return of the Achaeans, that Pallas Athena laid on them as they came forth from Troy. And from her upper chamber the daughter of Icarus, wise Penelope, caught the glorious strain, and she went down the high stairs from her chamber, not alone, for two of her handmaids bare her company. Now when the fair lady had come unto the wooers, she stood by the pillar of the well-builded roof, holding up her glistening tire before her face, and a faithful maiden stood on either side of her. Then she fell a-weeping, and spake unto the divine minstrel, Phemius, since thou knowest many other charms for mortals, deeds of men and gods, which bards rehearse, some one of these do thou sing as thou sittest by them, and let them drink their wine in silence, but cease from this pitiful strain, that ever wastes my heart within my breast, since to me above all women hath come a sorrow comfortless. So dear a head do I long for in constant memory, namely, that man whose fame is noised abroad from Hellas to mid-Argos. Today's passage seems to break pretty cleanly into two different halves here. Let's take each in due turn. Athena says, okay, I've done my job here. It is time for me to depart. And Telemachus is like, no, sir, please stay. You're going to be glad that you sat and ate and drank and slept and bathed and renewed your spirit so that you can return to your ship happy and comfortable and ready for your next voyage. But Athena's like, nah, I got to get going. Peace out, bro. And then she departs as a bird. I'll get to that in a second. But it ends also with Telemachus saying, okay, well, if you're going to head out, let me at least give you a gift, which to the honorable people of the time was customary. A host would leave their guest with something. But it also has a dual purpose, I think, because obviously there are gifts to the gods. You not just sacrifices, that's a different thing, but you would offer up something to the gods for their good favor or for whatever benevolence they are showing to you. Which makes me wonder if Telemachus maybe doesn't know, outright that this is Athena or a god speaking to him, but in his kind of divine lineage, if we want to call it that, has kind of a sixth sense for instinctually offering this gift to Athena, in addition to it being, customary of the time, because Athena is giving him a gift as well, the divine inspiration, the courage, guiding him in a way that avoids the direct intervention. But she doesn't accept it. She has this line here, bear from thy stores a gift right goodly, and it shall bring thee worth thereof in return. Basically saying, when she refuses the gift, hold me no longer, I'm eager for the way, whatsoever gift thine heart shall bid give me when I am on my way back, let it be mine to carry home. Saying like, my ship's full right now. This is the flimsy excuse she's giving. So, you know what? Just like pick a good gift for me and I will pick it up from you on my way home when I have some space in my ship to spare it. But she ends this by saying, pick a good one and it shall bring thee forth thereof in return. Meaning, your generosity isn't going to go unrecognized. It will, whatever goodly gift you provide is going to come back to you in return. I think that's a subtle line Athena is providing to say the gods won't forget your generosity here. I won't forget your generosity here. And then she just turns into a bird and disappears. So spake she and departed. Like an eagle of the sea, she flew away. I don't know if Telemachus saw that. I doubt it, because that kind of gives up the whole plan, doesn't it? So I'm assuming he nods and goes back inside the house, and she steps outside and immediately turns into a bird and disappears. She basically pulls a Batman here when Commissioner Gordon turns around and he's always disappeared. The second half of this that we need to talk about is the introduction of Penelope, daughter of Icarius, Telemachus's mother, the one the wooers are here for. I was going to say the hand of her in marriage, but I think more just taking any part of her that they want for marriage. She comes downstairs kind of lured by the song the minstrel Phemius is playing. And the song that Phemius is playing on his lyre right now is a song about warriors returning home from Troy. And she comes down. You can imagine her holding back tears, not allowing everyone to see how it affects her, though I'm assuming probably impossible to hide entirely, and asks Phemius, certainly other songs about the men that are sitting around you who have asked you to play. Can you play one of them? Because the song you're playing won't let me forget the very man who is missing from this place. And what an image, too, kind of painting her out as somewhat ethereal as she's coming down, at least an image fit for a queen as she's coming down with handmaidens on either side of her, commanding a certain amount of dignity and respect, even if the wooers around here refuse to show it to her son, or her household. We are almost done with book 1, so join me here tomorrow as we continue forth. Until then, okay, goodbye. Odyssey is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. The show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Odyssey, written by Homer. Theme song by Neuroflow. You can support this show and other shows like it by going to patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.